Come on in, won't you come on in? Come take a ride through the country, sit back and just chill. Won't you come on in? We gonna show you how we do down here. Come on in, hop on in, let me take you for a little ride down the back roads and over through the countryside. Big old trucks with big old tires, watching the sun rise in a big old sky. Cornfields and country farms, loving hearts and open arms. We believe what the Bible says, and anything worth doing is worth doing your best. If you wanna hustle for it, ain't nothing for free. By the time the rooster crows, better be on your feet. If you don't work, then you don't eat. That's the way we was raised, that's the way it's gonna be. Everybody knows everybody. There don't nothing go down in this town that we don't know about it. Faith and family, we standing strong. We gon' sing about Jesus till he calls us home. Won't you come on in? Come take a ride through the country, sit back and just chill.
Oh, it's race time coming at you right here Saturday night. That's right. AG Solar Solutions is invading Michigan International Speedway. Holy crap. We are going to have some speeds tonight. One fast repair is all they're going to get. Most important thing of all, fuel mileage. That's what's going to win this race. You guys stick around. We're going to get to the anthem, get it over with, and we'll be right back with the grid. This is MaxspeedTV, Bobby with all the freaking hobbies, and then some. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket treadless, the bomb busting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, Satan's that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave o'er the land under the praise, in the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in name, the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
Oh, we are back, everybody. AG Solar Solutions hitting you up in Michigan right here tonight. MaxspeedTV, Bobby with all of the freaking hobbies. And then some. I've got some new ones. Like I told you earlier, fuel mileage. It's going to be a big one. Very important. One fast repair is all these guys are going to get. That is it. Just one. Let's get to it. Row number 1, the 74. Jake, Lord have mercy. Bustos? I don't know. We got to call him Jake. Anyway, beside him, the 90. John Lynch. Row number 2, the 84. Matthew Fritz in the 94. Fred Anderson. Row 3, the 16 of one Justin Bentley and the 30 of Mr. Jay Stinson beside him. Row 4, the 31, Joey Hickox and the 195 of Randy Bonomi. Row number 5, the 28, Jonathan Cogswell and the 88 of Clay Cantrell. Row 6, the number 6, the MaxspeedTV driver, Mr. Cody Nagels. Beside him, the 99 of Edward Smith. Row 7 to 52, Austin Bentley and the 98 of Jeff Carroll. And row 8 to 79, DJ Weeks and the 55 of Albert Hewins. And that's it. As they're getting ready to roll off out of pit road to do their big lap here, like I told you guys earlier, one fast repair, that is it. Fuel mileage is going to be very important here tonight. You're going to see drafting, quite a bit of drafting actually. You might even see a little bit of a bump drafting. The trick of it is coming into pit road, slowing down, because you can get up to some serious speeds here at Michigan. Should be a good time. A lot of good drivers out here. They've been practicing for, I don't know, a few times anyway. They're ready to rock and roll, put on a show. Welcome everybody out in YouTubeville. I know you're alive. I can hear you breathing. You got a favorite driver you want to say hello, good luck, unhook the plow, accelerators on the right, whatever you want to say, I'll say it. It's what I do. But it is time to get it on here in Michigan. This Jake guy right here. Don't know much about him, but we're going to find out here tonight because he is getting ready to bring him down to the green flag, and that's exactly what we want to see. And away we go. AG Solar Solutions, Michigan. John Lynch in the 90 machine, he is out and about. Muscle moves way around. He's going to take the lead about a 2-3 car length there. Right in front of Jake. And right behind Jake, Matthew Fritz is on the move. Yeah, Jake said, you know what? I'll let you have that half a lap. That's all you're going to get. I want my lead back. And Fritz says, you know what? I haven't got the lead a lap. I think I'll lead this one. And that's exactly what he's doing. Now, way up against the wall, I seen it briefly. I believe. Yep. You're going to see the damage right there. I'll give you a better look at it. Maybe. You can see the damage here. Mr. Nagels. The track is 70 feet wide. Or 70 yards wide, and he found the wall already. Could be trouble. I don't know. Fritz leading these guys around. In that twisted T machine. Joey Hickox, he's getting a little bit of pressure right now. And that's from the 28 at Cogswell. You can see how wide this track is right here. And we got ourselves a caution first thing already. And let's see where this mess is at. Might be right up in front of him here. I don't know. Let me see. Oh, there it was. The 98 goes for a ride. See if we can figure out who, why, or what. Take a look at it in slow motion right here. Gonna be 3 wide. As you can see, the 98 is slowly coming down. Now he's hanging on to his line, and Mr. Nagels comes down and, yep, gives him a little love tap in that right rear quarter panel. That's not going to work. So away they go. Into the wall. Heavy damage, both of them. You can see some of them coming into the pits, and you can see some of them not coming into the pits. And here comes a few of them now. Joey Hickox right there in front of you. Now, real quick, I got to change something here. So don't freak out. I promise I'll be right back. Give me about 30 seconds maybe. All right? Hang on. Well, we're back. We've only had one caution. That's what you saw, our little sign. And there it is. One caution, one lead change. That's it. We're only on lap 7 here. I wanted to change my cameras. I wasn't quite happy with those that I had set up. Hopefully these will be a little better looking. There's your top 5. Fritz, Bastos, Lynch, Cogswell, Anderson. Like I said, Michigan is very, very wide. You could run 3 and 4 wide on here with no trouble. Usually. But apparently, we can still find a way. Matthew Fritz in the 84 will be on the bottom. Jake. I believe it's Bustos. I don't know. I just got to call him a JB. Can't screw that up, can I? Fuel mileage, I still say, is going to be the key to this thing. We've already had 2 cats that had to use fast repairs. That'd be Nagels and Jeff. The 98 machine, yep. Back to green flag, here we go. JB up top. Down on the bottom, Matthew Fritz. He's gonna lead these guys around here. That wall comes up kind of quick when you're coming out of that turn. The 94 Fred Anderson, another cool looking paint scheme right there. Anyway, they're bottlenecked up here side by side. Right around 20 laps, I say, is when the tires start to kind of go away a little bit, and that wall gets a little closer and closer each time. Right on top with Lynch. You can actually, you get up there close enough to these guys, you can throw some of that air off that spoiler, and you can make them a little loose, especially here in Michigan with the speeds that they run. And as you can see right here, they got to get out of the throttle just a little bit, otherwise they're going to wash all the way up against the wall. But they do run pretty good speeds, especially if you're drafting. Right around 194, 193 maybe. What can I say about this JB character? Well, I can't say a whole lot about him because I don't know nothing about him. But I know one thing. He's not exactly what you call a Liberace or flamboyant as far as paint schemes go. Just plain old flat black with a number, and that's all he really cares about. He's happy with that. And as well as he should be, because he's leading these guys around. All these guys, real tight, close racing right here. Cogswell wants to come up and play, it looks like, hanging down on the bottom. Riding with Bonomi up here, watch him. Listen to him feather it to get out of that throttle, otherwise he'll go up and take the 79 of DJ right out of play. Staying right in there with them. Good battle going on here. Oh, we got a little touching going on back here. The 28, he's got him some damage there. Mr. Nagels has got his car fixed and he's back out running, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, you can see her. Right there on the left, a little bit of damage going on for Cogswell there. But right now, it's the Jake and John show. Because they done and busted out. Quite a few car lengths ahead of these cats right here. And in third place, Edward Smith. Started 12th, and here he is in third. Talking about our buddy, Mr. Stinson, back here. He started 6th, and here he is moving up to the top 10. He went backwards, but he's going forward now. Looks like he might have gotten into a little bit of damage there, too. You can see it. But don't nobody count Jay out. Way too early. Only 16 laps out of 100 here in the books. We got a long way to go. Guy having a good run right now, those Hickox. He's got Mr. Nagels right here with him. I think Cody had to smack the wall there to wake himself up tonight. I don't know, but he's awake. And he's coming. Lynch is going to enjoy the lead right here. Might be able to lead 5 laps so far this race. Oh, into the wall and hard is Jake. JB. He almost took out Cody Nagels. Had to make an evasive NASCAR maneuver to get prevented from being punted. But there he is. Jake's got him some damage on that bad boy, I can tell you that. You can see it right there. The whole right side. You can see the length that he's got. He's got about a 5-car length on Mr. Nagels. Like I said, Nagels had to, I don't know. I think he had to hit the wall to wake up. But he better be looking out his rear view mirror or side view mirror because Mr. Hickox is right on his tail. DJ put a little pressure on the 99 of Mr. Smith. Stenson moved up into the 8th spot now. So you can scratch out the 13th. Because that is occupied by Mr. Jonathan Cogswell. Like I said, around 20 laps or so, the tires start to kind of fizzle out. Ten people watching and 1 like. Tough crowd tonight. Lynch pulled away from Nagels. Now they're kind of spread out all the way to right here. DJ would love to have that 4th spot that's being occupied by Mr. Hickox for the time being. Again, if anybody gets a blister for hitting the like button, let me know. The owner of the league will send you a Band-Aid and a little tube of Neosporin. But Lynch is having a blast out here in Michigan tonight. And after bouncing off the wall and waking up, Cody's not doing so awful bad himself. Currently in 2nd place, but he has used his fast repair up. Edward Smith currently in the 3rd spot. Joey Hickox is now 4th. And 5th, J.E.J. Weeks. After leading a few laps there, JB was doing fine till he smacked the wall. Dropped him all the way back to the 6th position with Mr. Anderson right in tow. Mr. Cantrell currently 11th. Winston Bentley right here in the 12th spot, right behind him. And last all by himself out here, Albert Hewins. He's occupying the 16th spot. They're going to probably hold out here till the 1st stage. They've got 2 stages. And that'll be at lap 25 will be the 1st stage, and lap 50 will be the 2nd. Now, these guys only got to get 5 sets of tires. Kevin went to show me some love, and he hit that button and broke a nail. Man, I apologize. I hate when that happens. Speaking of Nagels, here's his son Cody, currently in 2nd position, doing a good job right now. But like I said, he used his fast repair up early, so he doesn't have any for the rest of the night. Should be getting ready to come around here for the first stage, caution and win. And it will be the one and only John Lynch. So congratulations to this guy winning his first stage. "26 laps out of 100 in the books. They're all going to meet up with the pace car, then they'll all be heading in to grab some tires and fuel. Now, like I said, they're only going to get 5 sets of tires tonight. That's it. These guys, they've only got 3 races remaining here. And all 3 of these races, they do this differently. This particular league, this is their first season. What they're doing is the last 3 races of this game, of this league here, all 3, the last 3, the winners are going to be getting paid. So there'll be a payout for these guys. And then we're going to fire things up and get ready for next year. I'm sorry, next season. And they're going to move on over to the trucks. That ought to be exciting. And they're going to also go to the speedways. 1.5 miles, so on. Nothing smaller than that, as Mr. Lynch brings them down in. It's like a herd of turtles coming down here compared to the speed they normally run on the track. But let's go through and let's do a pit stop with Mr. Lynch in his blue suede shoes. Up goes the right side, in goes the fuel, and up goes the left side, in goes the fuel, and he's on his merry way here. And as you can see, he's gonna lead them. Now this cat did not come in. He didn't get the memo. He's gonna stay out. And we're talking about Mr. Jonathan Cogswell. So Jonathan's gonna get to lead him a lap. Just a little bit of damage in the back, not too bad. Now, the only ones, like I said, used their fast repairs up early was the 6 machine of Mr. Nagel. And then Mr. Carl there in the 98 machine. And everybody else, they still have theirs. And everybody's still on the lead lap. So that's a wonderful thing. And there's your top 5. Now he's going to come in. So that is going to move things around. And your leader now will be Cody Nagels in the number 6 machine. And then down at the bottom will be Edward Smith in the black rifle. Take that back. It's John Lynch. I missed him. So it's going to be Lynch and Nagels. Hey, I'll get it right in a minute. So we're going to bunch them all up and we're going to take off again. One thing about it, you want to go through the gears. You don't want to miss one here, because if you do, you'll get your butt ran over. And nobody wants that. AG Solar Solutions coming at you, Michigan International Speedway. Bobby with all the freaking hobbies and more. On a happening Saturday night. And away we go. Getting a good jump on things, Lynch does. Jumps out to about a 4-car length spread over these guys. Smith being pressured by the 16 right here, a Bentley. And there wasn't a whole lot of pressure involved in that. He just went around him. Jay Stinson currently in the 5th position now. Jake back here, he got his car repaired. He did not use a fast repair. Got it done in the pits the old-fashioned way. He sat and waited. He led 5 laps this race. He started out real strong. And then he kind of smacked the wall. Now he's just settled back here. Let's see what happens if he works his way back up front again. Nagels is trying to run down Lynch. But Mr. Bentley, he seems to be the man on a mission right now. Like I said, your tires are great until we get right around the 20 lap or so. Bentley's looking at him. Gotta take him down on the inside here. He's got to get out of that throttle, otherwise he'll end up chasing it up the track. But let's see if he's still enough to get around him here. And he does. So Cody's gonna hop in 3rd spot right behind him. Probably follow every move he makes. Mr. Anderson currently in 4th, working his way up. Stinson's still in 5th, trying to keep some of these cats behind him. But there's a lot of them. Heck, a while ago, Bentley was bringing up the rear. Now look at him. He's fighting for the 7th position here. You can see that 74. JB's, he's a little impatient right now. He's stuck behind these guys and can't get around them. A little bit of 3 wide squeezing going on right there. Man, I'm telling you what, that ain't gotta last long. Something's gonna happen, Captain. And he finally gets around him. Now Hickox is going to give him a little run for his money, maybe. And speaking of which, where is his mother at here on YouTube? What's up with that? She is always out here helping along, chat. Back up front, Nagels is going to drop back to 3rd. Like I said earlier, Bentley's on a mission, boy. It's coming. 36 out of 100 laps in the book so far. We've only had one caution and a stage. So our next stage is going to roll around on lap 50. And hopefully Bentley don't burn off his tires trying to chase down Lynch in this 90 machine. But he's got him now. Got to dive down to the bottom and make it stick. And he does. Floats right up in top. We got a new leader for now. Lynch says, I don't know. I really like it out front. As these two cats are side by side, this guy right here is liking it. Because this is what he's seeing up there. They battling out, and he can slowly reel them in, maybe. Lap traffic? Yeah, we got a couple of them. Mr. Cogswell, he's going to be 1 lap down. Mr. Smith will be 2 laps down. So Bentley's hanging on to the lead. You can hear him getting way out of that. His tires are going to send him up at a wall. Now, way up front, going into the turn 3 up there, is going to be lap traffic. And it'll be a while before he catches up with him. But these two cats are just fighting like it's the last couple laps of the race. Now that's not putting on a good show. I don't know what is. So hit the freaking like button, will you? Let these guys know you appreciate them. Me, I get paid either way. Nagel's still holding out in 3rd. DJ Weeks is currently in 4th. And 5th is Austin Bentley, with the 94 and others on his butt. I'm telling you, this is a disaster waiting to happen right here. And the team, Hickox Racing, they be right in the middle of all this too. This is where it's at right now. Cantrell and JB in his 74, they were so dadgum close they could have knocked the water bottles out of their hands. If that was possible. Bonomi, quiet, in the 11th spot. This is what he's looking at. All this stuff going on up in front of him. Lynch working his heart out. Keep that 16 behind you. Nagel's still held down in 3rd. I believe he's only ran this track 4 times, his dad said. This guy's been on a tear lately. I think in the last couple, 2-3 weeks, I don't know how, 3-4 super speedways he's won. So I don't know if he's got a lucky rabbit's foot, horse's leg, or whatever, but he better keep rubbing that thing because it's working. DJ Weeks currently in the 4th spot. Austin Bentley still holding down in that 5th. Behind him, we got a battle. You know what? I just noticed that, Mr. Matt Dreyer. As far as the schedule goes, they just a tad bit early for this race, aren't they? I kind of thought something was up. That might be why the car count's only down. The car count's at 16 tonight. The schedule is saying the 11th. So maybe a week early on this race. Some of these guys may not have gotten that memo. And these guys seem to settle down right here a little bit. Still doing the battling up front are these two guys. Our second stage is going to be at lap 50 in 5 more laps. Bentley's hanging right there with Lynch. Trying to get some of that draft off of him. Talking about feathering the accelerator. They've been out there for 19 laps since the last time they've been in. So these tires are starting to wear down a little bit. Lynch stretches his lead just a tad. Nagels is being pressured big time by Mr. DJ Weeks. DJ is going to try to take him out of the bottom down here as they are side by side around the turn. Still out front, though, it is Mr. Lynch. Bentley is going to be second for now. These two cats right here are battling for the third spot. And then, of course, you got this hornet's nest being led by JB. As we're getting ready to come up to the stage 2 right here, it does look like it will be Mr. Lynch taking that. Kind of curious in the future, since they're trying to push this this green down our throat, take away our gas. You think they're going to end up doing electric cars in NASCAR? I got to tell you, that would kill it, I think. What's your guys' opinion out there? I say that would be the end of NASCAR if they did something like that. Well, there it is. He's going to be your stage winner. Bentley will be second. Weeks is coming in third. Cody fourth. And Jake will be fifth. Our big race summary. 1 caution. 2 stages. 5 lead changes. And we be halfway home. So they'll catch up to the pace car and they'll all come in. They'll get their fuel and tires again. And we'll actually see probably the first of green flag pit stops here now too after they get going again. Riding around with Mr. Clay Cantrell. Oh, he's quite the character, I gotta tell you. Well, let's run with him here as he goes into his pit stall. And let's see if he can pick up a position or 2 with a good pit stop. As everybody is coming in, you can see him running down right here. Nice job into the pits. His right sides are in, or on. His left sides are going on. The fuel was in the car, and away he's gonna go. Let's see if he can make a couple. Boy, look at him go here, huh? And he did just that, too. So your leader will be Mr. Lynch. Second's going to be Bentley. Cody Nagels comes out third. DJ fourth. Clay Cantrell jumps up into the fifth. JB is sixth. Bentley seventh. Stinson eighth. Joey Hickox ninth. Bonomi 10th. Fritz is 11th. Hewins 12th. Anderson coming up here. He will be 13th. Carl on his way out will be 14th. Cogswell leaving, he'll be 15th. And this is the only cat that is a lap down out of all 16 drivers. Like I said, if no cautions pop up, the next stop will be green flag. And it will be the first one of the night. So that ought to be interesting. Well, a few more cats had to use some fast repairs, I see. Mr. Stinson had to use his. Hickox had to use his. Fritz and Bonomi and Hewins had to use theirs. Cogswell, Carl there, and Smith. Oh, Smith didn't have to use his yet, so that's a good thing. So I think the Fields had to use their fast repair already. That means they're kind of out there running on borrowed time, I call it. You gotta keep it clean. You gotta keep the fenders on these things, especially at a speedway track. So Mr. Lynch has led 39 laps so far. He's going to be on the bottom, and Bentley gave him a run for his money for several laps. He's up top, and he got the lead 2 of them. So iRacing's godforsaken, ugly-looking car is gone out of the picture here. We're going to be able to go green flag racing soon. And away we go. Lynch gets a good jump from Bentley there, and it looks like Nagels is going to probably stay right along with him. But, man, we got us a little bit of battle going on back here. Cantrell working on it. Working on that 74 JB. Stenson making his way back up. He's in the 7th spot. Hickox is going to be in your 8th. Fritz led 7 laps in this race from the beginning. And he's kind of petered out ever since. Kind of hanging back here in the back a little bit. Battling for the lead up front. Lynch is trying to keep it, but he ain't going to. Bentley's going to take it. Cody takes it way down low on the bottom right there. It takes it way up high. Try to get a little momentum going. It kind of looked like he might have slipped just a little bit there. Mr. Weeks is going to try to reel him in. At the same time, JB's going to reel him in. Riding with Lynch, your second place driver, trying desperately to catch up to Bentley up here. This guy's had a heck of a run here tonight, leading 41 laps. That's pretty impressive. Nagels is trying to catch Lynch. Get right up on his bumper. Take a little air off that spoiler, maybe. As you can see, they were all trying to get into that little drafting configuration. Cody's going to try to take him on the inside for second there. Not going to happen, Captain. Not this time. So while Lynch is working on Bentley, Nagels is working on Lynch. Lynch resumes his lead. "40 laps to go. 60 in the book. But these guys back here are really, they're doing some battling right here. JB is going way down to the bottom. He's even going lower than Nagels is. He's going to make her 3 wide right down by the grass. Hickox trying to take him up on the high side here. But right now, DJ is smelling the pressure. He's feeling it. You can feel him breathing down his neck. And Bentley's starting to feel some of that too. as Bentley gets squeezed back into the third spot. Hickox, what a move right there. Woohoo! 74 gets a little squirrely, but he comes right back and hangs on to it. But Hickox made a heck of a move there on Nagels to take fourth. Lynch puts some real estate between him and DJ, but DJ's got a whole bunch of Bentley behind him. Now Stinson's working his way up. He'd love to get that fourth spot from Cody. And Nagels is working hard to keep that. Riding around with JB. Fritz up here working his way back into the top 5. That's impressive. But watching all this go on in front of JB right here. You listen as he feathers the throttle. See the 31 of Hickox really working Nagels down. Trying like crazy to get up there past him. Cody finally said you can have it. Now JB's got to try to take Cody down on the bottom here. And while all that's going on, they just brought the 88 of Cantrell right into the mix of things. Cantrell shoots right past Nagels. Bentley still trying to chase down DJ. As DJ is trying to fend him off. But Mr. Lynch, he's out to about a 2-3 car length lead right here. And he's kind of enjoying himself. He's led 48 laps of this race so far. As he should be relaxed. Like I said, if we do not happen to see a caution at all, this will be the first green flag pit stops coming up. Anderson's dropped all the way back to the 15th spot. And the 99 of Edward Smith, he is now 2 laps down. DJ holding down second for now, Bentley in third. Stenson's getting a little bit of pressure from Mr. Fritz. He would love to take that top 5 spot away from him. Can you hear him get out of that throttle and get right back in it? This is not one of those tracks where you just put the accelerator to the floor all the way around it. Because you won't last long. A little breathing room between Weeks and Bentley now. But Mr. Stenson is currently in fourth. He's having a really good run. "52 laps he's led. It's quite a bit. DJ says, I just want to lead one. And that'll be the last one. "17 laps so far since the last time they've been into a pit stop. Stenson still hanging on to fourth with Fritz in fifth. Hickok's holding on to sixth. JB seventh, right behind him. And then Contrell is going to be eighth. Bentley's ninth. Bunomi 10th. Cody's all the way back to the 11th. After running the top 2 and 3 for quite a while. Cogswell in the 28th machine, he is 12th. Albert Hewins 13th. Carl 14th. Fred Anderson 15th. And still Mr. Smith 2 laps down in 16th. 72 down out of 100 here at Michigan. MaxspeedTV, Bobby with all the freaking hobbies and more with the AG Solor Solutions first season of their league. As things are starting to wind down, we've got, what do we got? We got Nashville and Daytona. Coming up. DJ staying right with him. I'll give him that. Bentley's dropped off just a little bit to the point where Mr. Stenson right there and the 84 Fritz is going to catch him. Trill holding on to the 8th spot. Trying to work his way up there and put a little pressure on Hickox if he can. And wow. Now, did you just see that? Now, that's the first. As he slams on the brakes. He's going to be shaking his head when he tries to figure out why he got about a 4X on that. Let's run it back. I'm going to try to do this so you can see it. Now watch. Cogswell's going to go around him and just boom, gave him a little love tap right there. And boy, he deaded the hell out of that car. So some of our pit stops are occurring right now. Still running with that damage. Hopefully it's not going to be that bad on him, but you can see it right here. That thing's tore all to pieces. Now the sad part of it is he's already used his fast repairs, so he's screwed. As you can see, it's loose. It's real loose. Yep, he's injured for sure. He's got to be real careful. That rear end's going to come right around with him. Well, half the field has been in. And we got, yeah, here he comes now, your leader. And I'm going to assume he's going to make the trend because when he comes in, a lot of these other guys are going to follow. So your leader's in, and that's going to leave this guy, Matthew Fritz, your leader, along with JB, Brunomi, and Nagels. Those are the only 4 cats that have not been in the pit yet. Your race summary, only 1 caution tonight, the 2 stages. And, of course, we had 8 lead changes. Not too bad. Stenson, he ain't ready to go a lap down here. But I'm looking for Mr. Fritz to be coming in probably the next time by or so. And they're only going to have to do 1 pit stop and they're good to go for the rest of the race. Cody's being caught by the 88 at Cantrell because he's got some fresh tires. He's going to drive right by Cody here. So you're losing that much to the leaders. It's time to come into the pit. You can see the 28 just drove right by Fritz, like he was sitting still. And he's coming in now as he takes out part of the lawn. JB followed, I think, Mr. Nagels. At some point, he's going to come in here, I do believe. He's the only one not been into the pits yet. And he's just going to get further and further back, losing times. Because everybody else is on fresh tires except for him. I look to see him coming in right here. The 98 a driver right by him. Well, this guy's the only one, and here he comes. He's going to come in now. So that will relinquish the lead right here to Mr. DJ Weeks. Bentley's in second. Lynch, who's led 59 laps of this race, he is in third right now with 19 laps left. He's got some work to do if he's going to catch these guys. Now, some took 2 tires, some probably took no tires. I'm not really sure, but man, oh man. How you go from leading that to being behind? Let's see. See DJ right there. Bentley's right behind Bentley, and you can see right back here a good little distance away. No wonder why it's about almost 4 seconds, 3 seconds or so. Well, this guy started 15th. And if he can keep the pace and keep that guy behind him, he just might be able to pull this puppy off. And the upset of the night is going to be right there. Because he's going to be upset if he don't win it after leading 59 laps of the race. So he's currently third. Stenson, fourth. Fritz is your top 5. Cogswell is 6th. Hickox right here with the dented back end and no fast repair left is 7th. JB is 8th. Bentley 9th. 10th will be Bonomi. Cantrell will be 11th. Albert Hewins 12th. Carl 13th. And Nagel's back at the 14th. And Mr. Fred Anderson's a lap down, and Mr. Smith here is 2 laps down. And getting ready to go 3 laps down will be Mr. Smith. I'm sorry, I'll take that back. I lied. Will be Mr. Anderson. He'll be 2 laps down as well as soon as DJ catches him. Now that'd be great putting a lap car down between him and Mr. Bentley. I don't think you got anything to worry about right now. This guy had an awesome pit stop and great strategy. You just don't want to do anything stupid and hit the wall and lose your lead. So he puts Anderson down a lap, so now he's 2 laps back. Lynch is not making any headway. Bentley. You can see how they're all spread out here. They are spread out far enough where there's absolutely nothing exciting happening right now. As far as any kind of a change in position. DJ is sporting the Autism Speaks paint scheme. As we're winding down here, 12 laps to go of this puppy at Micxhigan. So it's Weeks, Bentley, and Lynch, Fritz, and Mr. Jay Stinson. It's your top 5. And like I said, next week, sometime anyway, looks like we got Nashville, then Daytona. And who doesn't love the super speedways? Bentley's driving off into the sunset as he just increased that gap. You can see it up there. The only way Bentley's going to catch DJs if they have a caution. And of course you can see John. He's way back for second place yet to try to catch him. Well, what can we say about this character here, DJ Reese? Let's go into the... Let me take a look into my notes. How's that? See if I got him anywhere in here. We can chat about him. I don't know if I do here. No, I'm not seeing anything on Mr. DJ. But he's going on here. He may end up winning this thing without a shadow of a doubt. Hands down, nice and easy. Easy peasy. Working on 8 laps to go. And you can see Bentley starting to get somewhat a little bit of traffic here coming behind him. Fritsch and Lynch is trying their hearts out to try to catch that second place guy, because they certainly not going to catch your leader. You can watch Fritsch, he's slowly beginning to reel in Bentley. So overall, it's been a really good race. It's not been that big of a problem at all as far as cautions. We only had the one. As you can hear him feather that throttle, buddy. Now he's going to try to take him here on the inside. And Bentley gives it up fairly easily. It looks like he's also going to end up giving it up to Lynch, too. So Bentley's got some troubles. He might have wore his tires out quick. He's dropped all the way from second to fourth. And in the world of racing, as they would say, that just sucks. Stenson's still hanging on to his 5th position. JB working on him, trying to get him. Cogswell set pretty in 7th, not a big deal whatsoever because the 99 is 2 laps down, so that's not a problem. DJ working on just a handful to go here, and he will be the winner of this Michigan run for the AG Solar Solutions League. Now, if you guys want to think about hopping into the league when it starts up here fresh again shortly, I think, give these guys a shout out. They got a Facebook page. They'll be running the trucks and doing a lot of speedway racing next year, or next season. I don't know why I keep saying year, but that'll be a lot of fun. Trucks can be a handful, and that usually means excitement. But we don't have no nail biter here. DJ could probably flip it around and run it backwards and still win this thing. He's got such an incredible lead. Fritz, he definitely got to bring home 2nd. Bentley looks like he's going to get 3rd. I don't know what the heck. Something happened to Lynch. It put him a lap down and he's gone. Completely history. Because before he left, he was in, I think, third. But it's showing right here he's gone. So I don't know what happened to him. He led 59 laps in this thing. Maybe we can get an update from somebody to see what happened. DJ, 2 laps to go. Fritz will be second. Bentley will be third. JB, fourth. And Mr. Jay Stinson gets him a top 5 tonight. Hunomi's going to come out of this puppy in 6th. Cogswell will be 7th. Hickox is going to be 8th for that damaged back end. Bentley will be 9th. 10th is going to be Cantrell. And so on. Hewins. Nagels will be 12th. Carl 13th. Smith is 14th. And Fred Anderson in the pits. He's had enough. He can't do anything else to get anywhere, so he'll be 16th. A white flag, and here comes your winner. Gonna bring her around one last time right here. And here he comes, the winner, Michigan International Speedway. Right there he is, DJ Weeks. And there's your top 5. As he slows her down. Give him a chance to get his burnout in before we go to the commercial. Then we'll have a chance. We'll talk to the top 3 fellers. Well, right there he is, your winner. AG Solar Solutions, Michigan International winner, DJ Weeks. Started 15th, led 19 laps. You guys stick around. We're going to talk to the top 3 here tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Bobby with all the hobbies, MaxspeedTV, and the AG Solar Solution boys. So stick around. We will chat with them. And don't forget, real quick, 2 more to go in this season and it's over. So if you want to get in with them, give them a shout for season number 2. Get yourself locked in.
Through the country, sit back and just chill. Come on in. take you for a little ride down the back roads and over through the countryside. Big old trucks with big old tires, watching the sun rise in a big old sky. Cornfields and country farms, loving hearts and open arms. We believe what the Bible says, and anything worth doing is worth doing your best. If you wanna hustle for it, ain't nothing for free. By the time the rooster crows, better be on your feet. If you don't work, then you don't eat. That's the way we's raised, that's the way it's gonna be. Everybody knows everybody. There don't nothing go down in this town that we don't know about it. Faith and family, we standing strong. We gon' sing about Jesus till he calls us home. Won't you come on in? Come take a ride through the country, sit back and just chill.
Oh, welcome back, everybody. You see it right there. Caution, instant replay, the MaxspeedTV replay sign. Well, there wasn't a whole lot involved in it. It was only one caution tonight. That was it. 10 lead changes in this race. But anyway, we're going to talk to the third place fellow, and that will be Mr. Justin Bentley. Talk to me, Justin. It's going pretty good. You led 5 laps. You started 5th. You and Lynch put on a heck of a show at the beginning of this race. You guys must have been neck and neck for about the first 15, 20 laps.
And I just, honestly, I'm surprised I ran as well as I did because I got it finished and dialed in about 10 minutes before the race. No, it's a lot of fun though, you know, running up toward the front, leading some laps. I enjoyed it, and I congratulate my teammate DJ for a great run he put on here tonight.
Well, yeah, I'll tell you what, it was a really good run between you and, you and John. I mean, gosh, I think it was the first 20 laps of this race. You guys were just neck and neck battling back and forth. I thought, ooh, this is going to be good. But
yeah, it was a lot of fun. Burnt my stuff up there and started plowing tight. But other than that, it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it.
Well, hey, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Now, I got to tell you, I've got, I'm trying to find him. I'm looking for him. He may have booked out. No, he didn't. I got him. Let me bring him up in here to our little chat with us. Well, I got it. Hey, I just brought you into the chat, John. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
I got to tell you what now. You and Justin there, the first 20 laps or so of this race when it started, man, you guys was battling your socks off there. What happened to you there towards the end? You led like 59 laps of this puppy.
Yeah, that one's gonna sting. I pitted a lap too late, and then blew through my box when I did pit, and then I think with like 5 laps to go, maybe my iRacing crashed, so it went downhill pretty quick. But
that certainly doesn't help anything. All right, I just want to get the scoop on you and see what happened, because man, this was your race to win. To be honest with you, you were really doing a great job, but unfortunately, bad things happen there. So much for that ordeal. But anyway, good try, and we'll catch you next week. How's that?
yeah, sounds good. Hopefully we can have the same pace we had this week.
All right, buddy.
Thank you.
Let me see. Justin, third place, man. Who do you want to thank before I let you get out of here?
Yeah, first off, I'd like to thank you for broadcasting this race for us, the league admins, race control, my teammates, my mom. She's always watching. My brother, is fun racing with him here tonight. Just
now, wait a second. Back up. Your mom's always watching, right?
Oh yeah.
On YouTube, live.
Yes, sir.
Well, then you better teach her how to chat with me, because tonight it was kind of lonely because Joey's mom is like nowhere to be found. I don't know what the heck. She's gone. I don't know. She's swimming, fishing, beaching, or what, but she's nowhere on YouTube tonight. So you're going to have to teach your mom how to say hi to Bobby.
Yeah, for sure. Will do.
Buddy, you take care of yourself. Have a rest of a good weekend, and well, we'll catch you next week as we head to, I believe it's Nashville. And that's it for him. Matthew, talk to me.
That was a crazy race for me.
Well, you know what? It wasn't too awful bad. You started third. You led 11 laps. He is kind of all over.
Yeah, I got involved in a wreck.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, it kind of took me out of the 2 stages. So I just hang back and I waited. I was hoping for a caution at the end, but never got it. But I had the fresh tires and moved my way up.
Well, you were definitely moving your way up, no doubt about it. But hey, you got 2 more races in this bad boy to finish things up. So you take care, enjoy your weekend, and who do you want to thank before I let you get out of here?
Well, I thank you guys for broadcasting, and thank the League Islands for inviting me, having fun, and I'd like to thank my cat. My cat, he's a great crew chief.
That's funny because I got a Maine Coon cat sitting right beside me. He'd make a great broadcaster with me if he'd actually say something, but lazy son of a gun, he won't do nothing but just lay there and look at me. So yours is a better crew chief than mine as a broadcaster, I'll tell you that. Well, congratulations, my friend, second place. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll talk to you soon.
You too. Thank you.
Last but not least, this guy right here. He even put it in the winner's circle for us. That's impressive. There he is. Look at that, huh? He led 19 laps. Started 15th. DJ, talk to me.
Yeah, I backdoored this one. Definitely did not have top pace. Maybe top 5 at best, but I figured with JL, I was kind of hanging 5/10 behind him there on that second to last run. I was like, all right, I'll pit first and put the pressure on him. And I don't know what happened to him. I looked at my relative and he was 3 seconds behind me. And I was like, I might have just got lucky here.
Well, whatever it was, you led 19 laps of it. And man, I tell you what, they were hard to try to catch you towards the end of this race. So you definitely put a little bit of real estate between you and the rest of these guys. But it was a good win no matter what. You won this bad boy in Michigan. Who do you want to thank before I let you get out of here?
Yeah, just thanks to all the league admins here, Joey, Jay, a couple others. Don't talk to them very much, but I talk to these 2. Thanks to my team, MNT. Me and Justin pitted on the same lap. He's like, I'm going to follow you, and I'm glad to see he got a top 3 today. That was a good run for him, and thanks for you broadcasting. Go back and watch this thing and try to learn something. I struggle at these middle groove racetracks, so I got something to figure out here.
Well, I'll tell you what, you figured it out tonight, and that's all that counts right now. Congratulations on winning this bad boy, and we'll catch you next week, and we'll see you in Nashville.
All right, thanks, boy.
All right, buddy. Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. Joey, you got anything to say here? I see you're in my booth. You guys want to chat with me? Got anything to add here?
Well, I will say that actually my mom was watching. She got a new tablet today, and I got it to her about 30 minutes before the session started. So I didn't have time to get her logged into her YouTube or nothing like that. But she was watching you. She just couldn't talk to you.
Oh, so this is your fault.
It is my fault. Hey, in my defense, I got to that place at like 1 o'clock today. I didn't know it was going to be me there till 9 o'clock tonight.
I get it. Believe me. It's almost like getting a new cell phone, isn't it?
It is, and we got new phones, and of course, all that's messed up too, so I don't really know what's going on tonight.
Oh, I'm telling you what, man. It is a nightmare. Anytime you walk into a cellular store, you might as well, it reminds me of the old Beetlejuice, where the guy, he's sitting there and he's got like, I don't know, he pulled his tab and it's like 9 million or 9 bazillion 999, and they're serving like number 3.
Right. That's exactly the way it was going.
Well, hey, not too bad. Now, some of these guys was barking at me here that you kind of went off your schedule on them. Kind of confused a few of these guys. But either that or it was a schedule error, one or the other. But
yeah, honestly, I don't really know what happened. I thought we were racing this week, so they're mad at me. It's my fault. I probably just put the wrong date on the graphic thing.
Yeah, more than likely. That makes more sense. But hey, you guys ran pretty darn good. You and Jay did good.
Yeah, we gave everybody, I believe, enough time. We put it out there, kind of a message to let everybody know we was racing this weekend. We did miss a few because of it, but things happen first season. We'll get it cleaned up and get it rolling in the right direction. So for those who are mad, I apologize for the leak, and hopefully that won't be an issue moving forward. I'll let everybody know we're going to race next week, take the following week off, and then run the championship on the 25th as scheduled. So hopefully everybody will listen to the broadcast, and we'll get that all straightened out. So I apologize those who were upset.
Well, I'll tell you what, you got yourself a pretty good league going on right here. There's no doubt about it. Everybody out there who's watching or listening, get into the AG Solar Solutions. Hit these guys up because they're getting ready to fire off season number 2, and it's going to be a doozy. They're moving to the trucks, and they're moving into the bigger speedways. So that's going to be a thrill to watch. And I also heard they got one heck of a broadcaster. I don't know. It's just what I heard. But anyway.
He's pretty phenomenal.
Yeah.
So we're lucky to have him.
Yeah, he's phenomenal, all right. All right, guys, you take care of yourselves. Good luck. Have an enjoyable and safe weekend, and I'll catch both of you guys next week in Nashville.
I appreciate you, Bobby.
All right, see you later, guys. That's it. We made it. We got through it. We're out of here. Good night, Michigan. What a race it was. DJ Weeks comes out with a winner right here. Put it in your books. Next week, Nashville. And then we got Daytona, the big championship. Look out. Thanks for everybody hanging out and watching. And thanks for the ones that were watching that didn't say anything. We'll catch you guys next week. Be safe out there. And while you're at it, before you go to bed at night, say a prayer for this nation, will you? This is ridiculous. We need prayer badly. You guys take care of yourselves. Bobby with all the hobbies, MaxspeedTV. I'm out of here.